the superstar of the game for Japan. Their goalkeeper, Takashi Yoshikawa, is very, very good indeed. Koji Yamasaki, number 1, plays for Uhlenhorster in Germany. This is a team who have been redeveloped since Tokyo. Seren Tanaka has 134 caps, his 135th this evening. The captain will look to lead his team with quality from the back. Uchi Yamada, number 2, be one of their main penalty corner options. There are the umpires for this one. Gareth Greenfield, saw in the video umpires box yesterday. Raghu Prasad, yep, an Indian umpire on the spin here at the Klinger Stadium. Another New Zealander, because we had David Tomlinson up in the umpires booth earlier on. Last game of the day. The Scotsman, it's Martin Madden. He'll be up there, and Dan Barstow of England is the reserve umpire. He'll be waiting down the bench. Technical officials are Tiago de Matos, Sarah Bennett, Casper Branson, Brazilian, a Zimbabwean, and a Dane on the technical bench.
And there we go.
Last game of game 2.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
Against the team, the country where he plays his hockey, Koji Yamasaki gets Japan underway, and they try hit Germany very quickly indeed, swarming across on Grambush. My name's Dan Strange, and alongside me for this one, the legend that is Rick Charlesworth. Rick, European champions against Asian Games champions. Again, we're in for a thriller, no doubt.
You've got to think that Germany have got the quality, but Japan has started with some purpose. Interestingly, right at the beginning there, the Germans quite aggressively pressed forward. Germany in the last couple of decades have become a much more attacking team than they were in the past. I still think they have their old skills at blocking and destroying, but they certainly have got some exciting and dangerous forwards these days.
Of Kento Tanaka not being here, or Japan take some firepower out of their team as forward comes Niwa, moving the ball on to Cardi. The movement to the right hand side. Niwa once more, support play coming from the right from Fujishima. Still going Fujishima. This is a great start from Japan. It flashes across in front of Koji Yamasaki. Japan ball.
Well, you get into the circle, you want to take a shot, and Niwa wasn't backward in going for that.
Still going. Lovely little reverse stick pass from him.
There's the opportunity. Japan played it, and there's Niwa's shot. Just blocked, and so the ball was not on the goal, but real intention about it, real purpose.
Andre Henning, young, exciting coach of the German team, took over in early 2022. Pass from Fujishima, taken on by Takadi, but under pressure. Martin Zwicker, who is a old hand in this German team.
Seems to have been playing. Well, he's been playing for decades, hasn't he, Zwicker?
Lovely breakthrough from Yoshi. Two German players run into each other. And it goes against Koji Yamasaki there. A bright start for Japan.
Germany lucky to get out of this. Two players clashed here. They fell over. The ball's there. And very, very nearly danger.
Hendricks was one of them.
Hendricks got it in the end, I think, to knock it away, but they certainly have caused one or two headaches already. They're quick, aren't they? The Japanese team are working hard.
Allen posts up again. He's been in fine form. Oreds had his injury issues in the past.
Big man Oritz, though, when he gets the ball, it's hard to get it off him.
Pretty horrendous one, kept out for 8 months after the Hockey World League finals of 2017, where the German team showed utter character on what's known as Markapel Day, and it's a real divider in the world of hockey. It's a game where they're playing for third, and Appel scored. He was a goalkeeper. There is Akira Takahashi, the Japanese head coach. Still, forward comes Yamasaki. Forward come Japan. Cardi couldn't quite find the boot. The break on. East Prince has a great link-up relationship with Christopher Ruhr. They have scored some fabulous goals together. Oreds is better. Still, Oreds Ludwig can't quite keep it in play.
The pass was just on his left foot and he fumbled it, but he would have been into the circle had he been able to make this interception. Probably should have made that one.
15 appearances and a 44. And he had a lovely picture on social media ahead of this event, Rick. Him as a child playing hockey at his local club, dreaming eventually one day playing for Germany at a World Cup, and he's now here. They come forward once more. Thies Prince collects and then offloads. Oreds misses, but a fine chance for Germany threatening.
Well, that was a great opportunity early on. That would have broken things open. Prince, little reverse pass, lovely. Oreds, and couldn't have been too far wide. He had someone at the far post. Muller waiting to touch it in, just couldn't get a touch. One thing about Germany, there's always someone at the far post. They're always looking for the tip in.
Is the most central of the three German attackers. Aerial ball used. Zwicker stood off. It was missed. He brought away. Ruhr offers back near the 23. Challenge from Hiro Saito.
Yeah, he can throw it accurately, and he does.
140 games for Argentina for Timo Ruhrs for Gonzalo Piat. 140 games, 172 goals. 6 goals in 12, having switched to Germany. Into the circle, come Germany. Goes out of play, as there waiting was Justus Weigand. Marco Milkau down the line.
There's the play across the face and very nearly finished.
Ludwig with the empty cross. Better. Vicker. The post-up play once more from Oreds. Been influential in these opening stages. And pass. The boot of Moritz Trompertz. The rewarding run comes to an end.
Interesting numbering. Germany have got 33, 43 and 74. I've never seen it.
Stick tackle just outside, immediately taken by Niwa. Swung and a miss from Saito. It is rather high. It's Jean-Paul Donneberg on the bench, the goalkeeper.
Well, Saito would be disappointed with that. The ball's given to him. He's in the circle. He just rushed. Needed to get balance, take his time. He had space. And perhaps just inexperience. When you look at the Japanese team, 8 of them have played more than 50 games, and then the rest of them are part of the rebuild, if you like. And they've got a bunch of experience, but a lot of players new to it. And if they continue to improve, then you've got to say they're going to be a force.
Oh, now that wasn't the smartest of passes into Yoma Oika. From Mats Brandbush. Goes searching. Alex Velen up top. Couldn't find him. Coward just asking his team to calm down.
Well, you want them to start with purpose and with energy, but also not rush. And we saw that opportunity in the circle there. Just totally rushed. There we are again.
Ball from Fukushima, found Kato. The player, I think, down on that left-hand side it was from Henriks.
Pretty well defended by Henriks. He really had to make a difficult trap there, and he did. It was hit hard.
The crowd go wild, but there was no Japanese touch inside the circle.
Stadler was happy to step out of the way of that one. Here it is. And you see, Muller just fell to the ground. He jumped out of the way of it.
Stadler played in that bronze medal match against India in the Olympic Games, where India won so narrowly and took the bronze. Great game. First two were errors from him. Strong in defence. The ball towards the side. Kato.
Yoshikawa did very well on that ball. Hit in there, comes and dives. He has to block, and he just does enough. Ooh, could have been more. Did he interfere with the attacker?
The gripper's on the bottom of his Astros there, wasn't it?
He was lucky. Dangerous ball. Ambushes it.
Ludwig. Calmly going about their business. Matt Scrambush.
Back and forward and in.
Lovely 3D, pulls it back, and again Japan are there, and again they come away with the ball. Kato.
Changed direction, he did well. 3 hits a good outcome there. You get to rebalance, you get field position. Players stretch the pitch.
Players for Japan at the moment. Fukuda for 18. Happy to play the ball around the back, and Germany, Rick, happy to sit half court and let them for something, and then fast break potentially. Goes to the captain.
Yes, it's a little bit like what we saw with Belgium and Korea earlier in the day.
He goes across to try and steal the ball. Instead it will be a free hit. Matthias Müller waits to take as a horde of German substitutes come into the play, into the field.
Happy to walk the ball up the field.
Ricks on the ball, whistle goes his way. Vicker offering in the middle. He'll play around that central zone for the German team. Gonzalo Payet, seen him much yet this evening. And that slight collision early on. Velen's lovely piece of skill, lovely piece of play from him. Then the pass goes awry.
He's a wonderful player, Velen, and unusual, uncharacteristic, if you like. Little ball slipped off his stick there, and just lack of understanding by the Japanese. They break, and then you need to keep possession.
Stands.
Can't afford to lose it.
Stands. Japan. One more circle penetration in the opening exchanges here. 3:13 left in the first.
Germany wouldn't have been happy with their Olympic Games. I think they actually played pretty well, and statistically probably were the most effective team. Won the most corners, made the most shots, made the most chances. They slipped up on their corner defence, and traditionally something that Germany have been pretty good at.
Also, in penalty corner attack, the man that just had the ball Payet offers a lot to their penalty contract, but Germany have always been creative. They've been innovators in penalty corners going forward.
Yeah, they've had lots of options and lots of different pieces of play. They haven't had like a really dynamic corner taker for a while, and Pilat offers that, which could make a difference.
Not the break from Prince. He's a dynamic player. He's an exciting youngster in this team. Vicker. Clash of sticks. Vicker's there. Where's it gone? The melee. Penalty corner.
play, flipped it back to Zwicker. He hit it hard. Goalkeeper did well to make the save, but the clearance is the difficult part. Here's Zwicker with a bandage around his head, and saves made on the line. Lots of stuff happening there. Milk cow finishes, but the whistle's already gone. Rua right in there. He's always there at the far post. If you've got Wellen and Rua and Prince, you've really got some dynamic stuff at the front. Now we have Pilat at the corner.
Will be Gonzalo Payat. Good save. Rua pushes it high wide and away from the target.
Yoshikawa would be happy to have saved the first one. There it is. With stiff arms, but he really has power here.
Germany, European silver medalist, lost to the Netherlands. Shootout in 2021. European titles to their name. 2 World Cups. Work in the end by Müller. Dispossessed and down the left-hand side. The pass to Rua. Rua carried on his run and Payat passed it behind him.
Tyus Muller there, he likes to look casual. He's one of those guys who's calm and in the centre of the defence, but he nearly lost it there. Sometimes when you see players who have that sort of calmness about them, that nonchalance, if they lose it, then it really points to disarray.
Down towards Tanaka. Straight down the centre of the pitch and a chance for Oluds. Pick up. Milk count. The hooter goes. Japan can't break forward so far. Saves attacker Ishikawa. Just about kept Germany, European silver medalists, at bay. It's Germany 0, Japan 0 in the FH Edition Hockey Men's World Cup 2023.
अहमियत इस बात की नहीं कि आप किन बुलंदियों पर है, बल्कि इस बात की है कि यहाँ पहुंचने का हौसला किससे मिला। देश की मिट्टी से। कजारिया देश की मिट्टी से बनी टाइल से देश को बनाते हैं।
One day, सचिन ने impossible को possible कर दिखाया।
This is an incredible moment. Not even sure whether we'll ever see a moment like this in the game again.
One day ने विराट को chasing का king बनाया।
Fastest one-day international century.
One day में रोहित ने की records की बौछार।
First player to score 3 double centuries in ODI cricket.
One day में कुछ भी मुमकिन है।
We made a mockery of a target of 360. What next are we going to see in world cricket?
शुरू हो चुका है टीम इंडिया के ODI वर्ल्ड कप का सफर। अब से वर्ल्ड कप तक Believe in Blue.
Well, Germany yet to score, but they have troubled Japan at times. Rua struck the ball high and hard on that rebound. They will not be, as Belgium earlier on found, they'll not be concerned that it's goalless at this point because they've had the opportunities. Japan playing well so far equally. The note on the crowd here, Rick.
Pretty
Very
good.
strong crowd here again.
It is pretty good crowd, and you've got Japan playing Germany, and we've got a pretty much a full house. There's something about the local community and their support for hockey.
Away. Germany 0, Japan 0 in this second quarter here at the Klinger Stadium.
Less aggression from Germany here. Just happy to wait in half court.
From Yashima. Ara. we'll get the ball again here. Movement to the ball, the spin from Takadi.
Very much a zone by Germany when we get near the circle, of course. I think they like their man-to-man work.
Once more. Of early touches in this second quarter for Yamato Hara.
And the deal with hockey now, of course, is a long time since the offside rule went, but you really need to defend the circle with all 11.
Ball across, big old deflection from Tom Grambusch. Play for the long corner. Shima.
Not a bad idea from Japan, just calm, waiting for their opportunity. Aggressively pushing. They want another long corner. But they've had field position for a couple of minutes. Not a bad start for the second quarter.
Again. Touch stats up for this second quarter. And Tanaka.
This is European handball.
Yeah.
with an Asian team and the Germans.
The only difference is you can shoot with your feet in the circle.
Yeah. Booker wins the free and it allows Germany their opportunity.
Patience, Grambusch over to Ludwig. Then the drive on from Tromperts. Back to Ludwig. That was good under pressure. Double team.
And what's the quality of Germany when Germany are in this situation? There's that long high ball. Well kept in.
Very skillful player, Marco Milk. Now, and he tried to create something there. Kaito Tanaka has possession for Japan. He aerials it. Vinfeder gets it wrong there.
He's lucky to get out of that. He fumbled it. In contradistinction to what we saw from Milkau, beautiful control really on the bounce in the circle.
Better who had moved quickly indeed. Drive reverse stick. Oh, Milkau got a cross and another good save from Yoshikawa.
Well, was there a deflection before Milkau? He did very well. His reflexes are outstanding. There's the ball hit. It's there, just a little tip, and very often that ends up in a goal. Yoshikawa had to be alert.
Knows where the goal is, Marco Milkau, over 50 goals in his career. It's 0-0 at the moment. 11 minutes and 6 left in the second quarter here. Fourth match of day 2 at the FIH Edition Men's Hockey World Cup of 2023. We had 2 in Wroclaw, Zealand, Netherlands, 1. The match is here in the Klinger Stadium, where Belgium took a 5-0 win against Korea.
Looking for those high balls, that's a dangerous one. Oh, and unable to control it. Henning wouldn't be happy with that.
And it was under the ball. Grambusch's aerial. All limited in their ball forward in this quarter. Just as I say that, Barto. Hit. Good defence from Germany. Grambusch stood strong. And then, not 5. Japan with a very simple error to make.
Well, a couple of missed traps there by the Germans, and it led to a great opportunity. Unfortunately, not able to make the most of it. Muller goes for it, he misses it. Fumble on the reverse by Hendricks, and very nearly ended up in the circle.
The out of international hockey 3 years. Lived in Germany for a long time though, playing club hockey there.
Yeah, it's a handy thing to get a ready-made world champion when it comes to flicking.
Dixon, 16. To the circle, Velen waits. Swing and a miss. Free hit.
Brilliant lead up by Rua though. Wonderful play. Gambush couldn't finish. It really was terrific play. Hendricks was overlapping, finds himself up in the circle.
Only players lining up for that.
There he is. And Gambush really had the opportunity, just couldn't finish it. It was Rua's brilliance that created the situation.
Or it's Rua trying to come around the side and control of the ball. And number 2, Shota Yamada, who knows where the goal is in his career. Asian Champions Trophy of 2018 in Scatterman. The Asian Champions Trophy was, fascinatingly, Rick, shared in Pakistan because a country of incredibly little rainfall, the match was flooded off. And genuinely, myself and Cedric D'Souza watched from the commentary booth as a car floated past. Germany don't watch as the ball floats past. They get in the way. Japan are doing very well here. Kawahara once more in the battle. Swan Tanaka. The ball into the circle, dealt with by Muller.
Well, he needed to make the trap there, Muller, and he did. But 2 dangerous situations, the ball hit into the circle. Japan just need a little bit more quality about the finish.
Tanaka on the reverse.
You can't just hit the ball into the circle. You can't just whack it into the circle against Germany. They're too organised. You have to try and find a stick. You have to look for a lead. Half court again, and Gambush happy to walk. Muller happy to walk.
Push. In the ball back, gets the free hit.
He's been in a lot.
Sisters an international.
Yeah. He's been in a lot of ruts, hasn't he? Keeps it in. There's Prince again.
Look at the hands. Electric.
You need a couple of strikers one-on-one around the circle, capable of penetrating, winning a corner or getting a shot.
Well, look. That down the line, and the drift from Rua. 3D skills one way, the other way.
Well, Rua is one of those players.
He goes from him.
Would it be fair to say, Dan, he's not as feisty as he used to be? Rua was... he
often made him great, isn't it?
Yeah, was often got himself into trouble, though. Seems to have just been managing that a little bit better than he was.
Goes Santanaka and steal the ball back through hard work of Hiro Saito. But going back to the Christopher feisty thing, I agree. I do think that was one of the things that always made him, that bite about him, such an exceptional player. Tees Prince with the support. And Payat, well, interested to see how many people would have backed Payat to score the opening goal from a field goal.
Well, as your team controls the ball, the left defender can sneak up, and Payat was there. Hit it across the face. He did the professional thing, and normally from Germany you'd see someone there tipping that ball in.
He's not a player known for his field goals. Multi-corner coming now Germany's way.
Well, the Japanese player didn't really know what to do. He was close enough. Rua was under it. Japanese players there with him. And so the rule requires that he's got to run away. And again, something that I'm not much of a fan of. defenders need to be able to defend balls that are fired into the circle.
Payat and Vin Pedera there. Prince. The stop. Left hand side as he looks at the goal. B. Payat. Very good number one running. And these don't know where the ball has gone. It hit a boot or a shin. Okawa delighted.
Two running, and you've got to think that Payat will shoot again. But if they keep running two, then we'll see a variation from Germany, I've got no doubt.
Once more, again, big old deflection, this time off the stick, and Yamada just made sure the umpire knew it as well. Better long corner for Germany. 4:44 left. The second quarter.
Well, famously in 2000, the Korean team ran brilliantly to thwart the corners of the Netherlands.
Of Pakistan, Sohail Abbas, was it not?
Yeah.
Leave?
Well, yeah, but also in 2000. But the point I would make is that in an earlier game today, we saw brilliant running by the Belgians to block every corner that Korea had.
8 down, loaded Grambush. The shot, it bounces around.
Just got to get a stick in, and they did. Ambush really lined it up. He had time to hit it. It was at an angle, so the goalkeeper should have had it covered.
Yeah. Prince just fading away, wanting the ball. Better.
The Germans really, now 2 or 3 minutes, they've been camped in Japan's half. Often means trouble. They can build pressure. Force errors. Looking for high balls or long balls into the circle.
Well,
Payat
a bit of doubt to Uka that he deliberately left that.
Well, Payat's up there again, though, right on the edge of the circle. Getting aggressive.
Here, in fact, it was. Those games, a lot going on in the midfield here. Lovely ball through to Saito. There. Be on his guard. Because Han there in the middle, ready to pounce.
You play on the left as a defender, and the break occurs on the other side of the field. You've got to come across, and Payat was there in the circle making the interception, as you must do. Goes to get a rest. So while he's not on the field, corner options will change.
Ellen just picked and rolled. Henriks. Ball again. Can't find its way through this Japanese defence, and it Hannes Muller.
You have to have somebody on the hotline. The Japanese made a good trap in the circle there. Good quick passing. It's the next pass that's important. Well done.
Mishima onto Yamasaki. Tough tackling.
Well, you did get a bit of a nudge. Germans, big guys, and they're happy to use their physical strength. Ludwig there, just a little nudge, but not enough to involve the ref.
Once more, Moritz Ludwig. Then filters Vicker. Roots. Germany patience. Trying to run Japan ragged at the moment. Lovely ball. Grambush. For diving. Henriks wins a long corner.
Will Henriks there, he's happy to overlap. Playing on the right in defence, but he's been up in the circle quite a bit.
Ball with under a minute left. He will have been deliberately missing Fukuda.
There's Hendricks trying to get through, but pretty well defended by Saito.
Pick up. Hendricks again involved. In Japan, Peter sit deep. Saito putting away the foul.
And it was nice movement. He wrong-footed his opponent, but then just lost his footing.
Well, allows the ball to drift out of play, then takes it.
Brave tackle and a good one. Willen was going to hit that ball hard into the circle, and it's half-time.
At half-time, and that man that's kept Germany at bay, Takashi Yoshikawa, has done his job. The second time in 2 matches here at the Klinger Stadium, the FH Odisha Hockey Men's World Cup. It's Germany 0, Japan 0. Twice in a row today, half-time, no goals. We're going to now go pitch side with Nashi Singh.
I've got Germany coach here with me. Now you guys are doing well. What do you think of your opponents today?
Yeah, well, I think we can do a little bit better. It feels like a typical start into a tournament. A little bit too nervous, a little bit disconnected. It was getting better in the second quarter, so we have the PCs, we have the chances. I think being patient is the most important thing now, and yeah, go for the first goal.
Right, all the best for the second one. Thank you.
Crowd's looking good in Bhubaneswar. Andre Henning relatively happy. Now going to hear from Akira Takahashi, the Japanese coaches, with Nashi once more.
I've got Japan's coach here with me. What do you think of your performance, the team's?
Before the halftime, our players very focused, performance very well. We must continue this. Yes.
All right, all the best for the second half. Thank you.
All the cameras are going to turn towards you. The whole world is going to
Let's have a look back at the highlights.
Couple of chances early on. They got into the circle, but Stedler in the net for Germany, not required. Lovely play by Prince. Oritz, great chance, but just fires it wide. Break into the circle. Ball fumbled. Dangerous ball. Milkal got a touch on it, and Yoshikawa handled it okay, but in some ways lucky. And there's the shot from Piat across the face. Weigand was at the far post, but unable to get a touch on that ball. It was hit very hard. Opportunity there for Japan, and Piat in position covers it.
Well, Germany, they've had 9 circle penetrations, 3 penalty corners, and actually Gonzalo Piat, probably his best chance from a field goal opportunity, left-hand side of the circle. He scored 2 field goals in his career, never scored from anything other than a penalty corner for Germany. After the break, we'll have plenty more action here, the FH Odisha Hockey World Cup.
The digital broadcast of the FIH Odisha Hockey Men's World Cup is brought to you by Kajaria.
Let me tell you a story about the wolves and the gangs and how the story began.
आपका इंट्रोडक्शन दीजिए।
मैं सुक्कू।
आपका आइडियल लाइफ पार्टनर कैसा होना चाहिए?
मेरा आइडियल पार्टनर नहीं चाहिए। क्या बोलते हैं उसको? हाँ, फाइनेंशियली स्टेबल।
तुम तो वैसे ही बेकार हो। जाओ चाय बना के लाओ।
बेकार नहीं हूँ, कोरियोग्राफर हूँ।
और एकदम सुंदर, सुशील, शरीफ होना चाहिए। नो लफड़ा।
बॉल माल किधर है? कौन सा माल? बॉल कौन?
चले उठ, चाय ला, गल्ले पे सोया है। संडा सा कितना हुआ बता?
कैसा था तेरा दिन?
मस्त बैठ के दुनिया भर का संडास सूंघा।
लोगों का अच्छा टाइम नहीं टिकता, अपना बुरा टाइम कितना टिकेगा?
मेरे पास एक वरदान है, मेरे को सब खबर वक्त से पहले मिलता है।
तू नशा करके आया है क्या?
किधर जा रहे हैं?
औकात के बाहर।
राजेश में क्या कमी है?
सुनो, मैंने तुम्हें आजादी नहीं दी क्या? हाँ तो फिर?
गहने के बारे में पूछा था क्या?
तुम सिर्फ दिखावे के लिए इसके भाई हो।
उसकी अपनी राय देने की आजादी मैंने उसे दी है मैडम।
ये सच है जया भारती?
Our movie Butterfly is streaming in Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam and Kannada.
Do watch it only on Disney Plus Hotstar.
यूरेनियम वो हमें कहाँ से मिला?
देगू हाट से सर।
मुझे ये पूरा एरिया चाहिए किसी भी कीमत पर।
आर्या पार नो स्ट्रीमिंग सिर्फ डिज्नी प्लस हॉटस्टार पर।
उम्मीद से यकीन तक खेलेगा तो छाएगा। उम्मीद की मिट्टी से मेडल तू बनाएगा। यकीन तेरे अंदर तो पार समंदर कर जाएगा। खेलो 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 इंडिया, खेलो 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 इंडिया।
वकांडा तबाह हो जाएगा।
उन्हें लगता है हम टूट चुके हैं, पर यह उनकी गलतफहमी है।
मुझे इतना जानना है कि वकांडा हमारा दोस्त है या दुश्मन?
जवाब चाहिए तो आ जाओ।
Welcome back to Bhubaneswar, the FIH Odisha Men's Hockey World Cup of 2023. These European silver medalists, Germany, against Asian Games champions, Japan. Half-time, it remains 0-0. It was 0-0 between Belgium and Korea at half-time earlier. Belgium won 5-0. Fans here, though, loving the action, loving having the World Cup back in Bhubaneswar for the second time in succession. Young and old, inspired by this World Cup. Bit of dad dancing in the crowd there. Got all my moves there, Rick.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too proud of some of those moves.
I'm not. So that's the statistics so far. One shot on goal in the whole match. Circle penetrations, 9 for Germany, 6 for Japan. Possession in the opposition's half. Japan, Rick, holding sway in those 3 penalty corners.
Well, and while there's only been one shot on goal, in fairness, the Germans have put 2 or 3 across the face, which were nearly there.
Walkala has come to the fore with the Bursa Munda, but the Kalinga Stadium still remains one of the best places to watch hockey in the world, and the fact that this part of the world has two such magnificent stadiums. Look at how the crowd are in. Okay, it's not full. This is only day 2. This is 2 teams, neither of which are the host nation. There is Akira Takahashi. Successful as a member of the men's national team. Worked with the under-21s as well, Rick, over his time.
Youngish and keen and making a difference.
We're ready to go once more. Germany, Japan. Second half, seconds away. The third quarter is underway. Welcome along, Bhubaneswar. Germany in the white against Japan. Germany immediately off into the Japanese half, but stolen back as then Mats Grambusch tries to win the ball back for the German team.
Pretty important period this is for Japan if they're going to hold on to it. Earlier in the day, Korea in the same situation found themselves scored against early on in the third quarter, and it brought about a goal avalanche after that.
Naka gave the ball away. Mats Grambusch. Zwicker offers, then drifts, then there's no options, and Grambusch has to turn on his heels. Helen. Grambusch.
Real pressure from the Japanese. They're not giving time and space to the Germans. Very good tackle.
It was with the tackle on Hendricks, and Germany again switch to the left-hand side. Ruhr offering. Ivan. Weigand. Ruhr then steals the ball back. Is it going to take a Christopher Ruhr moment of magic to break the deadlock? Zwicker.
Well, very good interception there by Niwa. He bravely blocked that ball, and it makes a difference. That ball was heading for the circle. That's the sort of determination that you need.
Here is Ruhr, right-hand side. Hands, quick feet, still going. Loses out, and Hendricks immediately in, but the stick tackle by him. And the number 8, Takadi.
That's where he was really dangerous.
Uji Yamasaki. Up to Eka. Eka wins the free hit.
Muller blocked it, but Japan still in business.
Takadi.
Hit that ball hard.
Grambusch himself on the turf.
Bush goes over and poorly, and Japan are back in it.
Takadi could spell this for Japan. Mika goes to double team. Does that with good effect. Hendricks slaps the ball down the line.
And get it back again.
Right, so.
They're aggressive. When Germany got the ball, they're aggressively tackling. You have to do that. You want to slow down their flow and, if you like, create momentum for yourself.
Yoshi aerial. Mats Grambusch took it down. Lovely offload from Thies Prince. Finds Velin. Ruhr is up ahead of him. Velin decides to go one-on-one with Nagayoshi. Wins the free hit. And fed up. Zwicker. Hendricks, good tackle, great tackle, Takadi. Then the foul drawn, and Takadi gets it back, and Japan are on their bike. Kaito up into the circle, Tanaka on the ball, Kaito Tanaka.
Quality of the one-on-one tackling has been very good from Japan, and that's allowed them to get the ball back. Nice little overflow, but Hendricks was there.
Prince. Still going Prince, hasn't quite got the long enough legs, but he manages to force the error from Kawahara, who just put the ball out of play. Orus with the aerial towards Milk Cow.
Very good interception there by Yamada. Left hand above his head. He had to get it in the middle, and he did.
Just sticks as Mats Grambusch goes to work in the circle. Milk Cow can't generate an opening. And again, Takadi brings the ball away for Japan. Back of the stick. Need to look at the replay to know that was the back of the stick. The ball looping up in the air.
Well, you can get under it and hit it up in the air if you want to, but I don't think that was the case in that circumstance.
Penalty corner.
Well, a difficult one because the ball was waist high, hit into the circle.
And here.
He makes it
dangerous. No, stick and then high ball off him.
Difficult decision, that one. They're not going to use their referral. The ball's hit in the air, or did it come off a Japanese stick?
There.
It did in the circle, but it was already raised.
So Tom Grambusch there on the right as the support act to Gonzalo Payat.
Give Payat another go. Sure.
No. Grambusch hit the Japanese runner to Yamada, who is now hurt down on the ground.
Well, if it hurt him, is it knee or above?
Grambusch, a very decent support act. He's scored 28 penalty corner goals in his career, 32 goals overall. 2 appearances now in a German shirt.
Here we see it. Probably going in. It hit him above the knee.
He's travelling way to knots. Well, and that's crucial. If Yamada is injured, however long for Japan, he is a crucial player for them, a vital cog in the Japanese wheel, and he's hobbling away with the physio hit. Bush right, left. Again, it's Grambusch, lovely. Tom to Mats, and it's Mats Grambusch with the goal. The German captain breaks the deadlock.
Well, I think we said it earlier, if you're going to run 2, you've got to expect that the Germans are going to use variation. There's the ball wide, and you've got 2 running to the top. There's spaces behind. You've got to expect that Germany are going to try this. And nearly saved, but just enough.
Just off the elbow of Yoshikawa. Andre Henning gets his goal. Germany celebrate.
I wonder if that's inexperience though. We saw Yamada go off.
50 career goals for Mats Grambusch.
He saw Yamada go off, but if he was hit above the knee, then really that was an opportunity to refer, and the corner wouldn't have been.
All inside from Shima.
Lovely dummy.
Edging their way forward, then out to play it goes. Shima to create, trying to generate opportunity. Alright. Finds Three players very high up in the circle, stretching the game. Much movement from them at this stage, though.
He can be a bit more assertive. That player on the right's got higher now, and he gets it. He needs to go to the circle there.
Immediately Zwicker can break. He's got Ruhr ahead of him. The line of headbanded German players. Notkow was the highest up. Japan win the ball back and drive forward down the left-hand side. Saito under pressure from Christopher Ruhr. It's a stern tackle from Himrichs.
He very nearly got into the circle. Saito in a position that he could win a corner. Is the goal. As we made the point earlier, you run two to the top, you leave that hole. Germany are going to use it.
German runners, Prince was one of them, were lining up to tap this in, and it just didn't quite come back to them. It's Grambusch, from Tom Grambusch. Grambusch brothers.
And of course, when you do that variation to the right on the corner, you've always got to have someone in the left post, because sometimes the deflection goes too far. And there were two Germans waiting on that side.
Into Tanaka. Offloads. Then the pressure. High from Notkow. It from Tanaka doesn't quite find its intended target, but it was a useful ball cross pitch.
Came off Piat's stick, and so that's a long corner.
Underweight from Fujishima. H Odisha Men's Hockey World Cup 15th edition.
Here we are again on the right. When you win the ball there, you've got to be able to get into the circle.
Been the umpire today. 1-0.
Interesting, we haven't seen him because, as I said, that opportunity for the Japanese, maybe they thought the ball was below the knee, but it looked to me like Nada had an injury on his knee or above, and therefore they would have usefully used the referral.
And ball on the sideline.
We had lots of referrals in games yesterday, and today hardly used. You haven't had a card either.
All right. Tech Hockey invites. If you want to have your say on social media, you are in the world watching the action from the Hockey World Cup. Ashi waits for it now in the middle. This is good play from Japan. Nagayoshi plays to Omura.
Decision about some of their movements, and good play. Saki did well. Quick three.
Have to take it 5 before going in the circle from that position. Now it's gone outside the 23. It doesn't matter. Yoshi still going Nagayoshi. Tanaka has to get out of the way, and now there's danger. If Prince can release the ball early enough. Ruhr is high, he might get the ball, he does get the ball, he goes around the goalkeeper, he's got Velen in support, he does not require him. Christopher Ruhr, that is why he is such a player to look out for. He doubles Germany's lead with a solo effort of some class.
Yoshikawa did his best. There's the long pass to Ruhr. Ruhr makes the trap. Yoshikawa chases him. He's beaten now, and Ruhr's finish is brilliant. There's the receive. And great finish. Now I have a solution for that. The goalkeeper shouldn't allow him to run into the circle. And if you look at the ball coming from the other end of the field, the goalkeeper should be at the top of the circle in that situation. Found himself halfway, and get there halfway, that's never enough.
Then 29 just before Christmas did Christopher. It's his 64th goal in international hockey, and before the tournament as part of training rehab. I don't mean an injury, but just part of recovery. He was wearing rehab boots. Part of his way of getting himself rehabbed from all the hard work Germany were doing. It's paid off.
There he is. He's allowed into the circle. He can run you around, but this is the brilliant finish. As he spins, he shoots, he's accurate, and he has power, and he fires it high.
It's 2-0 to Germany. Still Tanaka, still Japan. Not done yet for the Tanaka Kaito. In. Shore off by number 25 Hannes Muller, the Junior World Cup captain there, the German team. Ludwig brings the offload. Oh, tip the post. An absolute scorcher. Post has been clattered by the number 33. Pertz.
From Pertz there is Prince. From Pertz gets it. He really hit that hard. That was a goal. It was on the net.
Four goals in his career, over 50 caps for Sean Pertz now. That was nearly one for the highlights reel.
Well, it's starting to look like the previous game, isn't it? Yeah, shots on goal 5-0. Japan have got there a fair bit, but they really haven't troubled Stedler at all.
Look, at the top of the show, he was educated in the UK. Actually, I believe he played cricket at school. Comes off with Vic.
There's not many German boys would do.
Yeah, Oakham School is where Stuart Broad, the England all-rounder,
he's a fast bowler.
Fast bowler all-rounder. Yeah, Australians would call him a fast bowler. English would maybe call him a half-decent all-rounder. Went to school as well.
Oh, and there's an aberrant pass.
We'll put him down as a decent fast bowler, Rick. Now, rebuilding from Germany, 2-0 up. Vicker, Velen.
Japan really have done well, but they find themselves 2-0 down and there's still a quarter to play. They just nearly there. I think that would be fair to say. They're nearly there, but they're not consistent, not quite the quality, not the ability to make the connections around the circle. And no one, of course, with the ability to finish like we just saw Rua.
Yoshi. Germany will be very happy to sit at half quarter. They've done for most of the game. And there they force the error. That's what they're looking for in that press. If you hear us talk about press and you've taken in much hockey before, that's what we're talking about. Half court press, full press. Looking to put pressure on. Under 23, so it's fine to go into the circle to milk out. A bit of trickery from him. And somehow get it away to Okuda, who now is off and running. Cuts back across Vinfeder. Now Vinfeder is going to get a card, I think, here.
There'll be a card now. Vinfeder no, he's on his way off already.
Vinfeder knew what was coming.
I don't know, is that yellow or green? It has to be yellow, I suspect.
That was no touch inside the circle, so ignore the cheers. The ball has to be touched by attacking team in the circle.
Proud goal, but not enough.
Vinfeder gets a yellow bottle, but I believe it's a green card. Hooter goes to the end of the third. It's the third quarter in which Germany have done some damage. They've got themselves into the lead. Through Mats Granbusch, his deflection from his brother Tom, and Christopher Ruhr with some individual brilliance. The score here, day 2, the FAH Odisha Hockey Men's World Cup 2023, Germany 2, Japan.
Hello, I'm Freddie Janwala. How are you? एक जोक सुनाओ. Who's the mother of अगरबत्ती? मोमबत्ती. I love you.
Freddie, streaming now. सिर्फ Disney Plus Hotstar पर.
मैंने इसको 3 साल पहले पकड़ा था. तब शर्म आई थी खुद पे. इस लड़के को क्यों पकड़ा? आज शर्म आती है ये सोच के कि जब हाथ आ ही गया था तो इसको मार क्यों नहीं दिया?
Hotstar Specials presents Arya Par. Now streaming. सिर्फ Disney Plus Hotstar पर.
But it's also the shootout. The shootout's brought it into focus much more. You see players knock the ball into space and follow it, keep it on their stick and fire it high, or fire it past the goalkeeper. It's certainly an important skill for the shootout. They're looking more relaxed now, Germany. They know that they can win this game from here. A couple more would help their goal difference.
Breaks in play. Done for the day. We're into the last quarter of day 2 of the FAH Odisha Men's Hockey World Cup 2023. Germany have the lead after scoring 2 goals in that third quarter. Rambush found Mats, penalty corner, and then Christopher Ruhr extending that lead. It was a good quarter, Rick, for the Germans.
Yeah, they've done enough. Do they want more? I suspect they do.
Not much. Well, the hard work there. Justus Weigand, one of the players, getting involved. Japan give away a penalty corner right at the start of this fourth quarter.
There's Gambush, loses it. He's lucky because it was knocked by a Japanese player on a Japanese foot. A little bit untidy in the circle, corner, and now you find yourself having to defend. Gambush and Weigand.
And number 19, Grambush 15. Grambush, well run. Weigand gets the ball right hand side, and then the Germans go cute. Ruhr has to chase as it comes back. His pass in was exceptional. Nishikawa makes sure that didn't look deliberate as he plays it out towards the sideline.
Well, the quality of Ruhr there, the ball went out of the circle and he just got there and fired it straight back into the circle under his shoulder. Brilliant play, really, and that's the sort of thing that creates another corner and increases the pressure.
Bush, much a hockey family. He touched from Hinrichs, Tanaka. On to Tanaka from Seren. Hands in net. Germans now. Bodigan, the aerial ball, right hand side. Ruhr finds Mads Grambush, the understanding. So obvious for all to see.
Well, it's almost a set play these days. Players get the ball around the 25, they wheel around on their flat and they're looking to the other side of the field for the player waiting in the circle. There's an example, but not quite the distance there, but time and time again you see that piece of play. And of course, if the defence adjusts too far or too worried about that, then they can always fire the ball along the ground into the circle. So you've got more options to guard than you used to have because of that.
It's back into play. 11 moments of skill from him, but seen his full potential in this match so far. Those two, Yoshi.
Interestingly, one of the guys who has been impressive over the last decade for me is Wellen, but doesn't seem to be on the top of his game here. Just the fluency that I've seen in the past.
2 German players to be nominated in their category for the FH Player of the Year awards. Oh, what an offload to Ruhr, into the grill of the goalkeeper, and away Umada.
Lovely passing there. Wicker broke in the middle and one to another, and Ruhr on the end of it. Great opportunity for Germany.
Wellen gets going, has to take it 5 before going into the circle. Ruhr, simplest of touches for Thies Prince. I said we hadn't seen too much of him yet, and now he's on the score sheet. Thies Prince with the 3rd for Germany.
Well, in fairness, Dan, you or I would have scored that one. The ball came across, you're sitting right in front of the net. Lovely lead-up play again there. Ruhr, Wellen does very well. He slips the pass, Ruhr knocks it across, and we would have got it, I reckon.
I've missed them there, Rick. I'm afraid I'm a different class of player to you. You're way above.
But you've still got to knock it in. He did so, but it was made for him by Wellen and Ruhr. And it is starting to look like the previous match. 3-0.
His 8th goal, 4 years of age. He's with Christopher Weiskopf, exceptional team in Germany and Europe.
Carter wins the free, but frees around the 25 aren't going to do it for Japan. They've got to get in there, got to create some opportunities. They've got to win a corner at least. Well played, but Germany solid as a rock in there.
Well, winning the ball and turning away, just suddenly seeing a wall of Japanese players in a professional evening. This German outfit, as it was from Belgium, who scored 5 in the second half against Korea. Have a look at the Thies Prince goal.
Wellen, Ruhr and Prince to finish. It is a little pass on the reverse, helped first time, and yeah, we would have scored it. We were right down.
Lovely little aerial. Vinfedder thought about it on the first attempt. Cross, and Prince doesn't score that one. Much more difficult. Moritz Ludwig put it across. It rattled up, and he's not the tallest. Nearly wins the ball back in the higher press as Tanaka away for the Japanese.
Playing again.
Options in there. Finds the boot.
You have to be in front. The Germans are all in front in the circle there. There's the little lift. And Feder cross.
Difficult chance that behind him, over the top of him.
There's the long ball waiting in the corner.
Cow's in the middle. Ruhr wants the ball, doesn't get it. Used as an overlap. Huge space for Ludwig here. Pull across. Touch from Kawamura.
You have to get a touch on that because that ball's going to go to the far post.
Bib safely on.
Yeah, way across the circle. Ludwig. Can he get in? He does.
It's still going. Bounces it across. Goes Japan's way. Greenfield immediately to his whistle.
Lots of pressure on the circle now. Here we see Ludwig. He does well. Fires it across. Knocked up by a German. Milk Cow was in there, and he's ever present in that circle. Probably a little lift there.
Cardi. Reverse. Bit given. Immediately exits stage right. Taiki to Cardi. Brandush.
Well, Germany have built into the game, haven't they? They've been much better in the second half. Really starting to play with some fluency.
Well, look, there's lots of space in the middle. Henriks will get the ball now. He does so down in front of us. Lovely move, milk out, Grambush. Ugan. Lay it down. The inside.
Now from my schoolboy German, it's Weigand.
Henriks. Ambush.
Really, they're just starting to play with Japan now. No need to take any risk, and every opportunity to score again.
Henriks into the top of the circle. Milkau was there. Oh, Chris Ruhr managed to touch on that, and what a painful. He's behind. Grambush. That's Grambush. That was Milkau, first attempt, second attempt, scored it, but it's disallowed for danger.
Danger, in here.
Going for a referral.
So, oh, yeah, this video you want a penalty corner, yeah. You just want a penalty corner? Hey there, Martin.
Yeah, go ahead, Gareth.
We're just looking for a high ball in there. Germany believe that it should be their penalty corner.
Okay, I'll have a look.
Yeah.
Man's had a long old time waiting.
Grambush.
Put into use.
Well, no, the shot was Milkau knocked it up. I'm not sure that it was going in. Interesting. Depends really whether.
Yeah, can you just show me it once more, please?
Comes down to whether Martin Madden thinks this was on target, and then was it dangerous?
If it was on target, it's allowed. If it's not on target, then it's dangerous. I think it's a corner.
Goal or no goal? Listen to Martin Madden.
Gareth, there's no clear reason to change your decision.
Thank you.
Given as dangerous. No, fourth goal coming for Germany and Marco Milkau.
But if you're Germany, you're happy to use your referral up in that circumstance. Gives you another opportunity to score.
In the fourth, and he doing the job here. Zwicker. Better. Today's time. Any Belgium. Velen. Oh, dangerous. Back of the stick given, in fact. Thought he was giving the danger at the back post instead. Back stick. Moving forward from Naito, Japan. Oh, good effort to get there from Oyama Oyuka.
Lots of endeavour, lots of purpose, real energy about the Japanese. Not quite the quality yet, but some very good signs. And what I really like is one-on-one, they haven't been outplayed.
It's offering. Oh, there. Penalty corner given. A very, very good run indeed from Ludwig down the left-hand side. Penalty corner, Germany. 4:37 left in the game.
He's a big guy, and he moved pretty quickly then, Ludwig. And the interesting thing about it was that when he knocked the ball out in front of him, he's such a big guy. He's got a good reach, and that was what made it difficult. Here he is breaking in, and that little bit of reach. I'm not sure why it was a corner though. Maybe the touch on the edge of the circle. Must be something, otherwise Japan have been
better right, Ruhr on the left. It will be even better. Save. Down it comes. Ruhr swing and a miss. All in the stick.
Chasing hard, but because he's not happy about missing that opportunity.
Goodbye, Oyuka. Good going, and then brilliantly defended by Martin Zwicker. He does so much work for this team. Naka. Oh, the error. Stadler comes out. Oyuka, I think it is. Yes, it is on the ground. Leon says Raghu Prasad.
There we see Ruhr.
Happy to hold the ball at bottom corner, and then Germany try and do the damage coming out of there. Pick once more. You mentioned earlier, big frame, Ludwig. Difficult to get the ball off. Oyuka. Was it everything good for Japan in there?
Is the ball into the circle. Great opportunity, but just fumbled it. Stedler didn't interfere. I think it's the right decision. And here's the last corner. Well saved. And Ruhr, well, he would have hoped to do better there. Half volley, one of his skill.
And working a way out.
They want a consolation, don't they, Japan? And given what we've seen today, in some ways they deserve it.
Ball from Tanaka was a good one, a searching one, and Oyuka again. Happy to do the hard yards. Just probably didn't do a yard enough.
And it's just that little connection, the quality of the connection. Of course, that's the hard part. The hard part of hockey is when you get in the attacking quarter, making those precise passes.
Ellen takes the ball down. Ouch. That was not nice. No malice from Velen at all. Kawamura wore that.
He's run off.
Brave, these hockey players. Bill, the drive, Prince. The pressure, doesn't feel it. Takade, left alone. Ball with by Ohashi. Be done by Fukuda. Go to Yamada, injured earlier on, okay now. Hardy. The free hit. 1:30 left in the game, Rick. Plenty of good performances all around, and okay, 3-0 down, but a lot for Japan to take from this going into their next match against Korea. It's coming forward. He faces Belgium next. It's a game and a half, isn't it?
Well, Germany-Belgium's going to decide the leader of the pool. straight into the quarter-final. They'd all want that. So it's going to be a cracking match.
Jimmy, of course, no surprises up in Wroclaw when this includes Pool B. Switch after the second game. Vinfeder with some stern defending, and he's going to go for another sit down. This time it is yellow. Regardless of what it was, his evening was done and dusted. Japan off and moving. Goal difference could be important, so they will continue to attack.
Now, there's no doubt in my mind Vinfeder was lucky last time that he didn't get the yellow. That one was perhaps less. And Germany in the circle in that situation. Probably Japan's been in the circle maybe 10-15 times, and the Germans have defended in the circle with the sort of quality you expect. Knocked over the back line. Corner.
The corner with 6 seconds left.
Come on. Now back off.
How's it possible to take it otherwise?
Take it. Take it back. But you're playing it. Come on.
Grambush locked in conversation, we'll say there, with Raghu Prasad.
Well, in disagreement, I would have thought. Here it is. Yeah, well, I'm not sure I disagree.
Alex Stadler has to face Shota Yamada.
Gives us a chance to have a look at this corner.
Yoshi. Yoshi, another, gets another.
Well, he's a big man, he fills a lot of space, Ludwig.
The Free University Bears. Flicker for Japan. Lucha goes, and has it gone in? No, it hasn't, and that will be it. Japan go over and ask a question. Just wait here.
You okay? I'm okay. No, that's fine. Look up.
They are referring. Japan are referring.
Going to inside.
Japan are wondering why. Was it missing?
Japan referral, they're saying ball going inside the circle, inside the goal post, please. Can you please check?
Raghu is saying it was going wide, therefore dangerous.
Raghu, the ball is going wide. You can stick with your original decision and Japan lose the referral.
Thank you.
Japan lose their referral, but there's no time left to play. It was a referral of hope. It was a referral of desperation. Germany get a professional opening win, as did Belgium earlier on. Japan worked very, very hard indeed, but at the end of this one, it's Germany 3 and 0. Germany get an opening win in Pool B. They do it professional way. Mats Grambush, Ruhr and Prince with the goals.
Let me tell you a story about the wolves and the kings and how the story began.
I need to know if Wakanda an ally or an enemy.
You can come and find out.
अंधेरे में चमकने वाला चड्डी लाया तेरे लिए मधु को मजा आएगा
तेरा मन नहीं करता क्या? तू मर्द नहीं है क्या?
तू इंसान नहीं है क्या? डेट के साथ लेट नहीं हुआ ना तो डेट नहीं होता, समझा ना? रखो किधर मधु को? दिल में। अच्छा संडास किधर करेगी? दिल में।
पहले बेल पे उठने का।
पहले बेल पे कैसे उठूं?
जैसे पहले उठता है तू।
तो हम लोग कोरियोग्राफी, जैज, सालसा, हिप हॉप, लॉकिंग, पॉपिंग सब कुछ करते हैं सर।
क्या मेनू है? खाने का है क्या? हाँ? मेरे को डाइवोर्स चाहिए।
2 करोड़ दे, डाइवोर्स ले। हाँ?
गोविंदा, बंगले पे कुछ हुआ क्या?
मेरे को लगता है मर्डर हुआ है, मर्डर।
उस साले जानवर को रोकना पड़ेगा।
ऐसे नहीं जानवर जंगल से बाहर आ जाते। अगर अपनी पे आ जाए तो ना इंसान रुकता है ना जानवर, और ये तो दोनों है।
Hotstar Specials presents Arya Par, सिर्फ Disney Plus Hotstar पर।
Japan have offered a lot. 16th in the world rankings, Japan. 3-0. They will take a lot from it as they head into a clash against neighbours Korea. These are the statistics. 3-0 Germany win the way. 7 shots in the end for them. 19 circle penetrations. The possession in Japan's half, 59% on the other way. 41% for Japan, who got into the circle 10 times. Just couldn't really threaten Stadler, and even at the end from that one penalty corner, in fact, they couldn't quite get it on target. Germany, 1 goal from 7 came from Tom Granbush's clever utilisation of his brother Mats Granbush, who deflected home off the elbow of Yoshikawa. We're now going to go to the post-match presentation with Nashi Singh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the post-match ceremony here at the FIH Odisha Hockey Men's World Cup 2023 Bhubaneswar Rourkela match between Germany and Japan. Now, FIH and Hockey India would like to take the opportunity to thank their partners. Event presenting partner Odisha, host partner Odisha Mining Corporation, FIH Global Leadership Partner Hero Motorcorp, FIH Global Partners Odisha, India's Best Kept Secret, JSW, Watch.Hockey and FIH Hockey Management Partners, Rungta Sons Private Limited and Tata Steel, FIH Global Suppliers, Dream 11, Osaka and Politan, official suppliers, Apollo, Limca Sports and Watergen. We would like to thank you for all your support towards the game of hockey. Now I would like to call upon our dignitary to present the Player of the Match award, Mr. Yamasaki Matsutaro, Deputy Consulate General of Japan in Kolkata. And the award for the Player of the Match goes to Christopher Rue of Germany. Christopher, congratulations. Now tell us about that goal.
Tell us about the goal. Yeah, it's quite intuitive. I got a perfect pass from Hannes Müller, and then I got a one-on-one against the goalie, and yeah, I'm just full of confidence at the moment, so I took my chance.
That's great to hear. Now, a successful start to the World Cup campaign, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, amazing. I mean, at this moment, I couldn't wish for